Sip Harshal, Sip Ritika, Sip Rutanu, Sip Sunil Chittal, Chidanand, new it says, Sip Sarla, Sip Siva, Sip Sandeep, Sip Shair, Sip Gopal Prasad, Sip Gail. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Gail, Gayle, Temple Gail. Okay. And the rest of you whom I cannot see, I welcome you all to the Sunday session of Ask AiR, where you can ask me any question that relates to happiness, to enlightenment, to life, and I'm at your disposal to start. So who is going to start? Remember, we want to stop the call at 9 or before 9. So beginning, you have a lot of time. Ask whatever you want to ask, because afterwards, when the time is over and you are scrambling to ask questions, we have no chance of answering. But in the beginning, you can ask as many questions. Krishna and Manju, you have the liberty of asking as many questions to start. Yes, Krishna.
Shivoham. So I'm asking a question in continuation to today's happiness call when you are saying living in the now. It was such a beautiful thing you said that tomorrow never comes, right? So understanding the time concept is what we develop. And मुझे हमेशा लगता है the enlightened masters have a deep intuition or an evolved ability to foresee things. What is that? What is that? Nothing?
You tell me. You are enlightened. You are enlightened. You tell me from your consciousness, what is the meaning of foreseeing things? Can you tell me?
With that awakening, they have much clarity to see. Their vision is much more,
Krishna,
but that is pushing, right?
Krishna, that much enlightenment you have got. That much enlightenment you have got to realize that SIP can change anything. SIP can change anything in a fraction of a second. And no enlightened masters can come close to it. There is no, just like we cannot go to yesterday, we cannot go to tomorrow. Please be clear about it. Those who are trying to forecast the future are only...
It is not forecasting future. I'm sorry, sir, it's not forecasting or predicting things, but they have that intuitive ability to ऐसे ही बोलने का है ना.
कैसे? Explain to me कैसे? ये ऐसा कैसे होता है बोलो? ये ऐसा होता है, ये कैसा होता है बोलो? Explain.
But so I don't want to say the exact things, but there are some things which
let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. Suppose you are an enlightened master and you can foresee what is going to happen in my life tomorrow. Really? How can you foresee what is going to happen in my life tomorrow when I only don't know what I'm going to do today that's going to decide tomorrow? When I only don't know, when I don't know what I am going to do today that will decide my tomorrow, how can you foresee? Tell me how.
Yeah, because I believe they have that ability to, I don't know the mechanism as such, but maybe they have a heightened consciousness. Maybe
you're not paying attention to what I'm saying.
I understood what you said.
Is what going to depend tomorrow depending on what I'm going to do today?
Yeah.
Yes or no? That much you agree in karma or you don't agree on karma? What is going to happen tomorrow? It depends on what I'm going to do today. When I only don't know what I'm going to do today, how are these enlightened masters foreseeing what's going to happen tomorrow? It's all farce. It's all bakwas.
Including the intuitive abilities, you're saying that's all bogus?
You must not give in to these intuitive things. See, we are not here to bother about tomorrow.
Sometimes we also, that is what you say na, ek spark aa gaya, ek suddenly ek prerana aa gaya, ek inspiration aa gaya. All this is connected, right?
Inspiration is different. Foreseeing is different. Foreseeing, what you're saying is the ability to predict the future. No, you cannot. Nobody can predict the future.
I said it is not predicting the future. Sometimes when you interact with enlightened masters, they say कि they very plainly अपने उनके conversation में they say that some people मतलब अपने मुताबिक चलता है. But then I realized, oh, she said that to me that day. I should have listened to. ऐसे मेरे मन में बहुत बार आ.
That even cricket commentators can do. Even a cricket commentator can see how the ball is going and telling where the ball is going to go. Are you understanding?
Yes. Yeah.
Even the weather forecast can tell you. The weather forecast will tell you, as per this, the wind will blow like this, and as per this, it will flow, it will snow, and as per this, the water will rain. But then what they say? But the cyclone moved away in the northwestern direction. They say, or they don't say it like that. Try to understand what I'm explaining to you. People can try to tell you what is possibly going to happen because they see your behavior, they see your action, they see you as a person, and they can say what might happen. But to believe that there are some people who are specially empowered, siddhi hai, power hai, future dekh sakta hai, we are not even interested in the subject. All right?
It is not actually future. For example, when you go and consult your guru for certain things, how is the guru able to give the right guidance?
The guru will see what you're doing and the guru will tell you.
The future. It is not predicting the future. I don't know how to say it. They have got a certain ability of foresightedness in the sense of far-sighted vision.
No, you say clearly, then I will tell you. You say, what are you trying to say clearly? If you're telling me what you're saying, what I am understanding, people are able to predict the future. People are able to say, no, people can tell. Suppose I can tell you, you will be enlightened tomorrow. That does not mean I have got a special power to tell you that you can be enlightened tomorrow. No, that is wrong. We all have got SIP in us. We all have got capability in us. We all are smart, we are intelligent, we have perceptibility, we have consciousness, we have soul. But that does not give us the power to 100% predict the future. But if you want to put your question into more clear words, come back. If I'm willing to listen to you again.
So one more. So one more last one. So
as many questions as you want in the beginning.
One more. No, last question. Quick question. So normally a spiritual discipline is to liberate us from all kinds of bondages. But kabhi the spiritual discipline itself becomes a kind of a bondage. So is there a difference? It becomes a kind of a dependence. For example, if I have, I'll tell you. So for example, if my morning sessions have 1 hour, I'm just telling an example. If I have a meditation session, or for example, I have a satsang in the morning, and then my very close, it's not Maya, nahi bol sakta, but koi close friends come home, then I have to go stop this and go for cooking, but then I'm caught in a kind of a dilemma to the same. So the spiritual discipline bothers me. I'm missing this and going. So it becomes a kind of a bondage also, no, in a way.
If you think that your friends are
Zoom
coming,
call, for example, the 8 o'clock Zoom call.
Don't attend. If I think it is not important to attend. No.
See, sir, wait, sir. My question is not about priority. My question is discipline versus dependence. How can you clearly demarcate?
So then tell me. So then this call or this Zoom call has become something I'm dependent on.
I am dependent. No,
no, you're wrong. It's wrong to say that. It's wrong to say that. You should say, I give preference to the Zoom call. I prefer the Zoom call. You should never feel it is a bondage. If you feel it's a bondage, then don't attend it. Then you should...
Dependent. Huh? Dependence.
Why dependence? क्यों एक दिन नहीं अटेंड करे क्या अपाहिज हो जाएंगे, हैंडीकैप हो जाएंगे? Many people don't attend this Zoom call as a ritual. There are many people who attend this Zoom call as a ritual. When I say ritual means it is my appointment with SIP. Nobody in this world can take me away from it. There are people like that. And there are some people who think, oh, AiR will feel bad now if I don't go today. That is no sense. AiR does not feel bad if somebody attends or somebody does not attend. People who attend and not attend is showing their own intention of enlightenment and awakening. This call is like charging your mobile phone. If it is not important to charge your mobile phone, let your mobile phone be dead now. But tomorrow, if you are going for an important meeting and your mobile phone is showing 4% battery, would you be happy? You would be miserable if your mobile phone is showing 4% battery. You will make sure your mobile phone is not 99%. When you leave your house, you will make sure your mobile phone is 100%. So, Krishna, never should spirituality make us feel that it's a bondage. Spirituality should give us bliss. Spirituality gives me. Now, I was in an outlet mall. I was enjoying for a change. Once in a way, I tell you, there's no harm. I was in Tommy Hilfiger and at Polo Ralph Lauren. And the time came to go back for Instagram and Zoom. What did I do? I got into the transport and came. I didn't think it's a bondage. No, I give it preference. I make it a priority. Nothing, see, Krishna, one thing I tell you. We should not let anybody in this world, I'm talking about anybody in this world, ride our horse. We should be the boss. Nobody in this world, Nobody, nobody in this world should ride the horse. We should be the boss, otherwise we are at a great loss. So I am the boss of my life. You have to be the boss of your life. And if you think there's something more important than enlightenment, if you think there's something more important than spiritual awakening, fine. Then don't feel that kuch dost aaya hai, uske saath thoda idli dosa khayenge, thoda idiyappam khayenge, thoda kya hai. If that eating of idiyappam, if eating idiyappam can give me more meaning and pleasure than this 1 hour, we should not attend. We should be eating appam. But to me, this 1 hour is 100 times more important. Not 1 time or 2 times more important. For me, this 1 hour is 100 times more important than anything else in the world. That's why, except on a day when I'm in a plane, I don't cancel. Tomorrow I'm flying out. The call is changed to 7:30 to 8:30. I don't cancel the call. 8:40 I have to be in the plane. 7:30 to 8:30. Once I was doing Zoom call. After Zoom call, I went to plane. My plane from Europe to India got cancelled. I lost the flight. I missed the flight doing Zoom call. Can you believe it? You know that the day, I think you were there on the call when I told, kya karna Zoom call ke, Zoom call karta, mera flight chale gaya. Flight is gone. So Krishna, don't feel bondage. Change that word bondage to preference. I prefer this. And if you feel something is more important than the Zoom call, chuck it. Then don't miss the Zoom call. A day will come, Krishna, when you miss the Zoom call, then that inner voice in you will tell you, oh, you fool, for eating idiyappam, you missed the Zoom call. Then your mind will tell you, no, I will see recording now. I will do Zoom call. I will do YouTube recording now. The YouTube recording is not like the live call. The YouTube recording, you can't ask questions, you can't intercept, you can't understand, you can't participate. People who watch YouTube recording are getting only 20% benefit. People who are live here are getting 100% benefit.
Sir, I completely understand I completely understand the value of this call. I respect this call. That's why I'm here, whatever happens. But there are times when after that, when I go back, then I can see, I feel a bit embarrassed to meet them back, into their group.
If I were
sometimes I
you,
think,
I would go and tell them, आज पता है Zoom call में ऐसा हुआ, कल आप भी आना कर. You also attend. And then and without any embarrassment, just go proudly and tell, आज आपको आना था ना, आज हमने ये सीखा Zoom call में. And then tell them, yesterday I wrote a song. जिंदगी एक तोहफा जो प्रभु ने दिया है हमें. This life is a gift from God. हाँ? उसे ना खोना है, उसे ना खोना है. जिंदगी में जो हम करते प्रभु को हमारा उपहार. जिंदगी प्रभु ने दिया है, वो प्रभु का तोहफा है. जिंदगी में जो हम करते हैं वो प्रभु का उपहार है. What God has given you is a gift. What you are doing is what you are returning back to him. It's a return gift. If you are wasting your life, sorry to say, appam, idiyappam, I have eaten enough, Krishna. I have done more than 25 years, all appam, idiyappam, paratha, fried rice, noodle. I have done every damn thing for 25 years. All the rotten stuff more than anybody has done. After finishing that for 25 years, I have realized all that is bullshit. So I come and tell you all, don't waste your life. Because if your life is wasted, na Krishna, gone, gone. Waqt, that moment, na Krishna, that 1 minute, is gone. Can never come back. And we are thinking we are having pleasure. I'm not saying don't have pleasure. Let pleasure have its place. Let pleasure have its place, but let it not destroy our grace. Let pleasure have its place, but there are some things I will not compromise. So I would urge you also, don't compromise on something. Some things, nah, I won't compromise. I've learned from my guru. And my guru taught me, like he told me, don't forget God. Never forget sip. Always sip on the lip. If you want bliss, if you want eternal happiness, if you want chota mota happiness, if you want to be like that blind beggar, if taking the coins, fine. You're dropping all the notes. You go appam, idiyappam, that's like taking the coins. The blind beggar, remember the example. When I'm going with my friends for appam, idiyappam, what is that? No, but I have to please my friends. So pleasing your friends is more important than pleasing sip. Use your intelligence. Use your intelligence and say, what is more important? This is how I use my intelligence. I am just sharing. And finally, Krishna, you have to...
So because today was a batch reunion, I have missed it. I'm sitting here and I'm getting so many rude comments on my WhatsApp.
No, after this, what you're doing? You can't go after this?
I don't want to go. It is like, it goes till late night. It's a batch reunion. And
go after this, go. Who's not asking you to go? When I went for reunion with my friends, the reunion party was going on. I told them just 10 minutes, I've got one Zoom call. I stepped out, I went to another room and started the Zoom call. After 1 hour, I went back. Nobody even bothered whether I was there. 1 hour, I was not there. You think they're bothered? They're not bothered. Go. After Zoom call, you go. Nicely, you go. Don't have any embarrassment. Please go. Boldly, you go after Zoom call. Manju.
Shivoham.
Those who start in the beginning have got benefit of more time, I told you. Manju Amsip Gopal.
I was listening to your broadcast with this ISKCON Swami, and you had two balloons. One was white and one was blue, and they both represented the body of people. And you release the air. Then you said that's the soul, and it merges with the sip. But then what takes rebirth? If our souls merges with the sip, then what is taking rebirth with the karmas and whatever we have done?
The one who is talking now. Who's talking now? The body is only an instrument. Who is asking the question now? It is Manju Bhatia. Manju Bhatia one day will die. But you, who are playing, for example, in Sholay movie, Amitabh Bachchan was not, Amitabh Bachchan was the actor. He was playing the role of, you've seen Sholay movie or no? Which movie was
Yes,
it?
I've seen.
So Viru, I think Viru was his name, or what is his name? I don't know. Huh? Okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. Suppose his name was Viru. He was only acting as Viru. Amitabh Bachchan was acting in the movie in Sholay. Like Amjad Khan. Amjad Khan was acting as Gabbar Singh. Amjad Khan was not Gabbar Singh. You understand that much? Amjad Khan is not
Yes.
Gabbar Singh. So Manju Bhatia one day will die. But you who are in Manju Bhatia, you will carry karma and you will be in a new body. Who is that you? The subtle body, the Sukshma Sharir, the mind and ego. In short, actually, mind, ego, memory, M-I-M-E, mind, intellect, memory, and ego. But for short form, me, mind and ego, me. This me carries karma and is reborn. But this mind and ego does not exist in reality. It is ignorance. Because of your think, you're not being enlightened, because you don't realize I am not this Manju Bhatia, I am not mind and ego, I am the soul, that white air and blue air, the air, I am that Atma that becomes one with Paramatma. Because you don't realize it, you have karma. Because you don't realize it, you're still clinging to karma. You're holding on to people and pleasures and positions, and then you have to come back for one more chakra. One more cycle, you have to come back.
That means the soul reincarnates.
The soul doesn't. The soul. Okay. Now, for example, in your house, there's a bulb. The bulb is getting electricity from the main switch.
Yes.
If you switch off the bulb, what happens to the bulb?
If you switch off the electricity, there'll be no current in the bulb.
The bulb has a button. The bulb has a button. If you switch off the bulb, but the button, what happens to the bulb?
It stops glowing.
It stops glowing. That electricity, what happens? That was coming to the bulb. What happens to the electricity?
It gets disconnected.
It gets disconnected. Now, when you switch on the bulb, will that same electricity which was in the bulb before, will that same electricity come to the bulb?
Yes.
No.
No, that is gone. No more will flow in.
So electricity is flowing like that. So the supreme importance, the SIP energy is flowing. When it comes into you as the soul, it remains. Like when the electricity, the bulb is there in that moment, for that moment, the bulb is having that electricity, but the electricity is flowing. In the soul, it is inside us for the time from birth to death. The moment we go off, that electricity goes back. The life energy goes back to supreme. And when your mind and ego is reborn, another spark, another electricity comes and gives you life. Not the same soul.
1 minute, they say you have a soul plan before you take a birth, and your soul plans that kiye karenge, wo karenge in this birth, this lessons you learn. That means soul is progressing according to that.
That is all nonsense.
Achha.
The soul does not need to progress. The soul is part of SIP. The soul is SIP. The soul is the supreme immortal power. The wave is the ocean. Please understand, just like the wave, when the wave comes and splashes on the beach and it goes back to the ocean, then the same wave comes back.
No, it gets dissolved in the sea.
Like
so
that.
Same way it get dissolved.
Yes, the Atma becomes, remember these examples, never forget these examples. I'm giving you a couple of examples, the balloon example, the bulb example, and the wave example. All these help you understand that the wave, once the wave becomes back with the ocean, if I give you 100 crores, you can't bring back the same wave.
No.
Like that. Can I bring back your same soul?
No.
So now best example, what you understood is the best example, what you understood?
We are the wave in the ocean and we get dissolved in the ocean.
See,
yes,
so this,
thank you.
Sometimes everybody understands in the ocean. So now you best way for you to forget the other examples. You keep the example of the wave.
बट जो बड़े बड़े साधु संत हैं कहते हैं कि उन्होंने पिछले जन्म में बहुत श्रेष्ठ कर्म किए थे, इसलिए इस जन्म में दे आर ऑलरेडी एनलाइटन, दे आर कमिंग डाउन ऑन अर्थ टू हेल्प ह्यूमन बीइंग. सो इज दैट नॉट देयर सेम सोल?
When you have children in your life or no?
Huh?
You have children in your life or no?
Yes.
Don't you have to tell children stories to make them eat food?
Yes.
If you don't give them story, will they eat their food?
No. When they're
Same
small.
story.
Yes.
Same, these sadhus and saints will have to tell some stories to us. Otherwise, we will not believe in God. Otherwise, they have to tell some story to us.
Okay.
You have to, Manju, don't listen to me blindly. You understand what I am saying and use your brain, use your intelligence, and see whether what we are talking makes sense or does not make sense. Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
Just because some sadhu told something, should we believe?
No. Proof होना चाहिए.
पर प्रूफ मतलब समझाओ ना. साधु जी, स्वामी जी, हमें बताओ, बोलो बोलो. हाँ, बोलो स्वामी जी, बोलो बोलो. Why we are having ask AiR? Why?
Thank
ask
you.
anything. Ask anything. I cannot just give you some rubbish. Na? I have to explain to you properly.
But like that ISKCON Swami ji said, he Krishna का भी हमारे अंदर है और हमारा soul भी अंदर है. It is not so, no. We are only Krishna, no.
Why I should tell? You should understand, no. When he's telling there is one soul here and next to the soul, Krishna is sitting. You believe it? You believe it? You believe it?
No. No, I don't.
He's telling after
Krishna.
dying. He's telling after dying, let us go and play with Krishna and the Gopiya, and let us play. You can go play after your body is dead. You can go and play with the Gopi.
No.
Then we are talking to. We are talking to Swamis for us to get perspectives, but you have to listen and you have to understand and you have to realize.
You have broadened our horizon, so we can't believe those things now. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I am Sip Gopal. I am Sip and Gopal.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
I bow down to all with my love and reverence. Guruji, my question is, in Nirvan Atma Shatkam, there is one verse, neither do I have an attachment with the word, nor I am free. So what does this mean, nor I am free?
The soul is Sip.
Yes.
Even though the soul is inside you, does it have bondage? Is the soul imprisoned in you?
No, it has no bondage.
Is the soul, Aham Sip has a soul?
Yes. Aham
Is
Sip
that
is
soul
soul.
attached to you? No, Aham Sip is the enlightened identity of you. You have called yourself Aham Sip because you don't want to call yourself Ranjana, because you have realized you are not Ranjana. Ranjana was somebody else. Now you are awakened. You believe something else. You have realized something else. So Aham Sip has a soul inside.
Yes.
Which is what you're saying, Aham Sip. What is the meaning of Aham Sip? What do you say, Aham Sip? What do you understand by Aham Sip means what?
I am nothing. I am speck of the supreme power.
Yeah. That speck, is it attached to Ranjana?
No.
It's not attached. It is born. Is it jailed inside Ranjana?
Sorry?
Is it jailed? Is it imprisoned inside Ranjana's body?
No.
So that's the answer to that line you're saying. Neither I'm attached nor I'm free. Nor I'm what is it saying? Neither I'm attached nor
I am free.
Read the verse. Maybe the translation is the problem.
Neither do I have an attachment with the word, nor I am free.
I think it's a translation problem. You should try to read the Sanskrit word, then Chidanand can help us. See, what this poem says, Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Go to the essence of that. Mano Buddhi Hankara Chittani Naham. I am not the mind. I am not the body. I am not the intellect. I am not the ego. There it says, I'm neither am I a guru, nor am I a shishya, neither am I a father, nor am I a mother. It goes on explaining to you the attributes of the soul. So if you read it carefully, tomorrow you will come and tell me I understood it. Read it carefully 2-3 times. And if you can't understand, send it to me by WhatsApp.
Okay.
But I hope that Shatkam is a very beautiful piece. The problem in today's world is so many ways of translating and interpreting completely confuses us. Okay, Gopal Prasad. Unfortunately, I'm not a very good translator. I can't give you all great translations and interpretations. Gopal Prasad.
Well, sir, I bow down to your seat, sir.
Sir, I bow down to you. Bolo, sir.
Sir, method of being consciousness, sir, I came to me that I am taking, inhaling and exhaling. So it came to me that I am thinking, inhaling, I am thinking that it is the sheep who is taking the breath, and exhaling, it is the sheep who is leaving the breath. If this type of thing is okay.
No, it's okay, but understand what is the meaning of that? Basically, when you're taking the breath, you must have the consciousness. Your consciousness must be everything is SIP. Your awareness must be everything is SIP. It is not only SIP is taking breath. Everything is SIP. It is no harm in you, but if you start repeating that like a parrot, you will become a parrot. If you keep on repeating, SIP taking breath, SIP leaving breath, SIP taking breath, SIP leaving breath, SIP taking breath, SIP leaving breath, you are becoming like a parrot.
But in consciousness, if you take.
So don't say anything, Gopal, like this. In what you must be in consciousness, in consciousness like this.
Yes.
SIP is everywhere. SIP is in the clouds. SIP is in the skies. SIP is inside me. SIP is outside. Feel SIP. Feel the presence of SIP. Every time you will feel a new presence of SIP. What you did just in the morning, what you just feel before your meditation, when you're closing your eyes, suppose you met 10 people. Repeat. Ramu also was SIP. Savitri also was SIP. Repeat all the people you saw. All were SIP. This man who spoke good also was SIP. This fellow who behaved badly also was SIP. That little dog also was SIP. Try to keep that SIP consciousness. Then you will get closer to SIP. I hope you understand. I can tell you, yes, Gopal, continue repeating. Very good. Please do it. It will not help you.
Yes.
Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, very much, sir.
In Gopal, in consciousness, we don't have to repeat anything. In consciousness, no doing, only being.
Feeling will be there. Feeling.
Only being. We are. What are you? You are a human doing or you are a human being?
Being.
Human being का मतलब क्या है?
Not body, mind, only consciousness.
Human being means just be. Don't do.
Still not do.
Don't do anything.
Okay, one more sir question at this end also.
Yes.
So
yes,
there in our system in this world, there are many enlightenment masters which has happened in the past also. So if I read the original source of enlightenment master books or teachings, and then we find the essence, understanding all these things, will it help in our path, sir?
It depends. It depends what you are reading, what you are understanding, which enlightened master, what you are interpreting, what this translation has been done. The truth, Gopal Prasad, the truth is the same. The truth is, if I tell you, 1 + 1 is how much?
1 was 2.
Now, if I tell you, if I want to make it fancy, I say 10 + 10 - 10 - 10 + 1 + 1 is equal to how much? Still 2. 100 - 100 plus 200 minus 200 plus 300 minus 300 plus 400 minus 400 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 2.
Yes, yes.
If I keep on telling you like this story, how would help? Tell me.
Oh, yes.
What is the truth? No, what is that? You tell me. I'm asking Gopal Prasad in 1 minute. Tell me the truth. You have attended so many Zoom calls. That much confidence. That much confidence I have. You tell me the truth in 1 minute. Tell me the truth.
No, I am not body, mind, ego. I am consciousness. I am sheep. I am soul. Soul is sheep, and I am sheep.
No, this is the truth. No, you want to read 100 more masters, and you want to become disaster.
Not required. Oh,
this so is Gopal. You yes, know the truth. Now you want to confuse yourself. It is like the student. Like the student. The student was ready for the examination. Then the student told the teacher, I want to get some more marks. The teacher told the student, you are fully prepared. Go sleep nicely. Go sleep nicely and attend the examination tomorrow morning. The child was greedy. The child stayed up the full night, reading more books and more reference books and more books and more books. He slept for 3 hours. He woke up. He was completely muddled. He failed in the examination. You want to be like that child?
No, child. But sir, I just want to mention, like we go to sea beach, like Puri or some Digha place. What they show the view of the sea one side. Then again the rickshaw take the other beach. Same view is coming. So in that case, what happens? Our belief becomes strong. So it will help.
What
it is
belief?
helping someone.
In going to pilgrimage.
Not pilgrimage. The view of the sea. Suppose we go to a sea beach, like a Puri, we go there. What happens? We see the sea there, and after that, the rickshawala takes another point. Again, we see the sea.
Yeah.
Different angles. So what happens? Our mind constantly bombarded with the view of the sea, and we are more focused.
What that all doesn't matter. You have to stick to the truth. Who told the truth just now? I told, or you told the truth?
Myself,
you have the doubt. You have a doubt that is the truth, or you know that is the truth.
And that is the truth. Okay.
Or you have doubt.
No doubts.
If you have doubt, you can keep on reading 100 more masters.
Doubt is there because some still the realization, total realization is not there. So some doubt is there.
So which enlightened master is telling this is not the truth? Give the name to me.
No, everybody is telling. But what I'm telling, if I that will help.
If everybody is telling, then why are you still being like the student who was already ready for the examination? You still want to study more and more.
So it's not required, obviously. Okay.
Be in consciousness of the truth.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. One more question I want to ask, sir. I've read somewhere the Buddha used to say their bhikshus to the burning ghats, and he used to tell them, you sit on the ghat and see the body burning. Don't judge anything, just see. That will, your attachment to the body will be go away in 2-3 months. Okay. And another point is that in the tradition, Jaina tradition, there is some Jatiya Smaran, where you go in the past. Some method is there, and you can see your 2, 3, 4 past births. That will show that life is moving in a cycle and repetitive. That will help you go in the path with some determined way. So, will all these things help?
You can try it. If you want to try, you please try and you come and tell me. I have found if where you live, Gopal?
Yeah, I'm Ranchi actually.
Ranchi, Jharkhand. If I tell you to go to Delhi, what highway you have to go from Ranchi to Jharkhand?
Jharkhand, what's that?
What from Ranchi to Delhi? What road you have to take? How many kilometers?
It may be 1400 or something like that.
If somebody comes and tells you, you please go to Calcutta from Ranchi, then from Calcutta you go to Jammu, then you go Srinagar, then you go Ahmedabad, then you come Agra, then you go Goa, Bombay, Bangalore, then you go Hyderabad, then you come Indore, then you go Delhi. You want to do like that?
No, sir, obviously not. So this is all mind game actually. what I am asking. Okay,
No,
sir.
Gopal, you are got a simple method. You don't want the simple method, then there is no problem. You can complicate it. Nobody will stop you from complicating it.
Okay.
The problem is this whole world is complicated. This whole world, nobody wants to believe in a simple method. Some
Simple.
Swami will come and tell, तुम्हारे को इतना पैसा दो, तुम्हारे ये कहीं पूजा करो, ये हवन करो, ये करो. You are ready to do all that. In the end of the day, nothing happens.
But you have made this very, very simple, sir. You have
No,
made it very simple. Okay.
but it is failure if you're still thinking that you have to go to Pichla Janam and you have to burn, we have to watch the body burning and we have to burn
All
our
this
body.
is coming so in the mind, but I am clarifying. Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Enlightenment is a very simple thing.
Simple.
If you want to complicate it, you can complicate it. Enlightenment is very easy. There is a way. In the scripture, it is given Sravana, Manana, Nidhi, Dhyasana. It is given Viveka, Vairagya, Shat, Shampat, Mumukshutvam. It is given Neti, Neti, Tattvamasi. I am not giving you something which I have some formula I have created in my chemical laboratory. It is not I am creating some chemical formula and giving to you. What I'm telling you is there in the Upanishads. What I'm telling you is there with masters like Ramakrishna, Vivekananda, Ramana Maharishi, Adi Shankara. What I'm telling you is a time-tested method. But if you still have feeling like doing something, you try. Then you will come back and you will tell us.
No, sir. Just asking a question so that my this becomes strong.
I hope you don't feel I am feeling. You can ask me 100 questions, but I have to tell you the truth. I have to tell you the truth. If you want to, after tomorrow, you tell, Gopal, where are you? Sir, just now I have reached Calcutta, sir. I said, why you go to Calcutta? No, I want to go to Delhi, sir. So tomorrow where you are going? No, I am going to Jammu, sir. You enjoy the drive, I don't mind. You go picnic nicely. Now tomorrow where you are going, Gopal? Sir, I am going to Golden Temple, Amritsar, sir. Okay, you keep on going. You keep on doing chakkar. You will never reach Delhi.
In this way, Zoom call is helping us. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Sip Shivuam, thank you so much, Guruji. Yeah, I was gonna. Yes. Well, with all of this, it reminds me. How about taking life in a New York minute? That's my Big Apple wisdom for the moment, because aren't we? For me, doesn't it seem like we're in a spiritual banquet here? Instead of worrying about this and that, it's actually to develop a taste for sip, for consciousness, for enlightenment. It's really not a matter about thinking at all. And I must say, I really relate to what Krishna said there, because back to that one frog who didn't listen to anybody. Well, as it happens, that it had a hearing impaired frog, but listening to others really isn't going to do us much good, is it?
At least sometimes you come with a very profound thing. Eh? So Gopal, what is Lawrence telling? He likes to be like the deaf frog, not listening to people saying, do this, do that, do this, do that. Because you're going to go round and round in circles. Good, Lawrence.
Totally carefree. That's it. That's the, Oh, so and I got to tell you something comical. Okay, my dad would tell me, he was like in his 40s. He went to a fortune teller. Okay, and the person said to him, oh, you're going to live to 44. Okay, so then my dad, what did he live to? Did he listen to the fortune teller? No, he lived to 101. Haha. So, so the jokes on, forget what other people, and that's I think that's why Jesus said, don't judge, because then we're utterly free. I don't have an opinion of you. You don't have one of me. We appreciate one another, I hope, to merge and sip. I think that's the whole thing.
Life, Lawrence, life is very simple. Laugh, love, and live. Learn to laugh, learn to love, learn to live.
The 3 L's.
The simple truth. Realize what Gopal said. I don't have to teach Gopal anything. Gopal is telling the whole essence in 1 minute. But the problem, after telling the whole essence in 1 minute, Gopal is going round and round the whole world in circles, trying to find something else which is not needed to find.
Right. The mind tries to backtrack us all the time.
Absolutely. Will, thank you.
Acha,
Will is in
thank
action.
you.
Thank you. Will, let me see what is Will say. And then Sadanand. Will and Sadanand.
Shivoham Sip. I think I'll go to the end of the queue, actually. I'll come later if it's just give me a few minutes, really.
Okay, sure. Sadanand and Jasmine. Rajesh and Bliss.
Shivoham Guruji.
Sure, sir.
Sir, what is the difference between the birth and manifestation? उसके बारे में कुछ example दे सकते हैं क्या?
See, birth and manifestation. Birth is like when a goldsmith is making a gold ring. A ring is born. When a goldsmith is making gold ring, no, Kumar Swami, Sadanand, this ring, the ring is nothing but a manifestation of gold. Correct? But to the goldsmith, he has created a gold. He has created ring. Suppose the potter has created a pot. He has created plate. He has created a statue. For the potter, he has made Ganapati. He made Ganapati out of mud. But what is this Ganapati out of mud, Sadanand? What is
Mud.
it? It is only manifestation of mud. It is appearing as Ganapati. Is it Ganapati?
But mud only.
If you take the Ganapati and put in the water, what will happen?
It will become mud.
It will become mud. So it is a manifestation. The mud. So you also, Sadanand. Sadanand is looking like Sadanand. The birth is Sadanand. You are born as Sadanand, but actually you are manifestation of SIP. Every cell of yours is SIP.
Okay, that I accepted. See, what happened here? Say every living being taking birth. Non-living beings have been manifested by SIP. For example, as a living being, some bodies are taking birth in human beings or any living creatures. But like Dharti hai, Suraj hai, Chand hai, these are all manifestation by SIP. But in living being, it is taking birth by mother's womb or
so let me explain to you. Ready? I'll explain in 1 second to you. So in the beginning, Sadanand, only Ishvara was there. You agree? Yes. Only SIP was there. What SIP did, from the energy of SIP, he made 5 elements, Panch Tattva. He made this Dharti. He made the universe. He made sun, moon, earth. All this he made. How he made? From his own energy. Yes. So we say it is not creation, it is manifestation. This whole world is manifestation of Ishvara. Up to now, it's okay?
Yes, agreed.
Then what Prabhu saw, this world has no life. So what Prabhu created, he created another energy called Atma, another energy called soul. And he created life. That life also is manifestation. It is a higher manifestation. The mountain, the river, and the sea, these are lower manifestations. No soul, no birth, no death. But from one good example, I think last time Bliss gave the answer. Last time Bliss gave the answer. From a human being, when the soul leaves, what's left?
Only body.
That also is SIP now. Every cell is SIP. It's Posimom. Posimom means particle of the supreme in every molecule of matter.
So actually what I understood is a manifestation means it will disappear from here, it will appear in somewhere else. For example, somebody left the body, somebody died, for example. So in the dead body, whatever the mind and ego and the soul will go to some other body. Here disappear and it will appear. That is a manifestation I am thinking so far.
No. That is reincarnation. That is not manifestation. That is reincarnation. Manifestation, Sadanand, this whole universe is manifestation of SIP. What you're seeing in this Zoom call, Krishna, Bliss, Jasmine, Gopal, all manifestations. Looking like different people. In the gold shop, bangle, necklace, chain, ring, all manifestations. There is gold in everything. In the potter, whether it is Ganapati, whether plate, pot, statue, all manifestations of mud.
Yes. The basic thing is mud. The basic thing is
so basic thing in this world is SIP. SIP is manifesting as soul. SIP is manifesting as tattva. SIP is manifesting as everything.
So we are all manifestations.
We are not creation.
not a creation.
No, we are not a creation. We are manifestation. That is the realization. Very important realization. Good, Sadanand. Okay.
One more thing
Yes,
is, sir. Here,
yes, sir. Yes.
just you were telling you are discussing regarding some question before that. So the wave has been created in the ocean. Again, it is dissolving in the ocean. Is it not?
Correct.
So in the same, because the ocean is also water, the wave is also water. That's why
Correct.
it is dissolved in the water.
Correct.
So when again taking birth of again a wave, so same water will come now. So where is the difference of water? Same water. The
Same
total
water.
is water.
So it's a manifestation. One wave is a manifestation of the ocean. Then it goes back. Another manifestation again goes back. Another manifestation again goes back.
So the same water is going back and same water is coming up.
Yeah, same.
It will not be any difference of this thing. Only water.
Yes.
Wave is also water. So
that's
sea
why
also water.
you and me are same. We are also only ship.
Just
appearing
now
Sadanand. You are appearing Sadanand. I am appearing air. Both are ship.
Just now your discussion was if somebody is taking another birth, the same soul will be coming or another soul will come. So you said another new soul will come. What is a new soul? Both there is no
Sadanand, you are mixing. Wait, Sadanand, don't go so fast. I am not saying another ship will come. I am saying the same ship. No ship is same. No new ship. From the ship, from the ocean, a new wave comes. Same water.
Wave is new. Okay.
Like the wave is new, the soul is new. Coming from the same ocean, coming from the same ship.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Rajesh, Bliss, and Will. Jasmine. Rajesh, Bliss, Jasmine, and last is Will.
Hi, Guruji. This is Rajesh.
Yes, Rajesh. Tell me.
So I have one doubt. So how I can able to be stay in this non-thinking state in this materialistic world?
Suppose you are eating dosa. There are 4 dosas in front of you. You're eating one dosa, eating second dosa. How do you stop eating?
If my stomach is full or I feel it's enough, I will stop eating.
Suppose your willpower tells you enough, 2 over, no more. Then?
Yeah, then I will eat.
Then no. If you have no willpower, you will eat. If you have willpower, you will not eat. You need the power. You need the willpower to stop thinking. But the problem is not in thinking. The problem is in the mind. You cannot stop thinking, but you can stop the mind. Mind is attacking you. You have to spend time in silence. If you spend time in silence, for example, Rajesh, I'll give you a simple idea. Okay? You ate 2 dosas. Now you want to eat 2 more. But you drink two bottles of water. After drinking 2 bottles of water, can you eat the dosa?
No.
Cannot. Why you cannot eat?
Yes, its stomach is full.
Like that. So you have to fill your mind with awareness, with consciousness. When you fill your mind is no more your being. When you as a person is filled with consciousness, no chance for mind to come.
So Guruji, in that state, I can able to stay in that state for sometimes, like when I stay in alone, like in room, I can able to stay in that non-thinking state. And when I go out and I'm merging with the people or someone, automatically I'm going to normal mode, like the overthinking state, like automatically some thoughts popping in my mind.
How many days
I
you
can
come for this?
observe the thoughts. I can observe the thoughts.
How many days you have come on the Zoom call? How many days you have come on the Zoom call?
I came from last 2 days because you see, I read your one of the that the law of karma, A to Z of karma. Very, very fantastic book. Like I am surprised because from past 2 3 years 2 years that book is with me, but I didn't read. Just from one last month, yeah, last month, I don't know. Unfortunately, I took and I read the book, and I feel the truth. How one person can express this much of truth in one book. I then I searching
So,
about you. Joined this
so you
because some
attend this,
ordinary people, yeah,
you attend this call for 1 week, 1 month, 2 weeks. Then you tell me whether your mind will be still, completely still. In 1 month, you will become master. So please attend this call every day. Can you please attend few days?
yeah, really,
Then
it's my
I'm
pleasure.
assuring you, okay, that you will learn. Okay.
Yeah.
Time is coming to an end. Thank you, Rajesh. Now quickly, Bliss, Jasmine, and Will. Bliss.
Swati, love you all. I would like to know, you say I am a specialist in overthinking, fall in the moon, and contemplation. So I would like to know how I can find my purpose day by day basic.
How to find your purpose.
Yes, and a daily basis.
Every day, remind yourself,
yes,
your day belongs to SIP.
mm-hmm.
Don't think it is my day, and don't try to find happiness. Learn to be in SIP consciousness and enjoy that as Satchit Anand. If you are able to realize this life is a gift from SIP. If SIP want to take your life today, in 1 minute, he can take your life like this, just like
yes.
this. Agree or not?
Yes, I am agree. Yeah.
So if you what the problem is, what, Bliss? I want this, I want that, I want to go here, I want to do this. The problem is that all of us, not only, no, you and me, we are
yes.
all like that.
Yes.
That's why we go away from SIP. We go away from our purpose. See, the problem is that we are not committing ourselves to SIP. We must spend our life for SIP, and we must remain in that without going away from SIP. We are too distracted, Bliss. We are too much distraction here, there, so we become unhappy. The real way to be happy is love SIP. Love SIP in all. Not one person. Don't try to love SIP in one person. No work. It cannot work. You love SIP in all. You see SIP in all. You serve SIP in all. You will achieve your purpose. I've given easy way for you. See SIP in all, serve SIP in all, love SIP in all. You will find your life will be so beautiful.
Thank
Jasmine,
you so much.
Thank you. Jasmine and Will, time is getting to an end, but we'll take these 2 questions. Jasmine.
Still, I love you all. I love the call. Thank you. My question today is, does marriage have any meaning in spirituality? And does it create negative karma?
Marriage. The problem in marriage is this. Have you seen these 100 people in this call? Have you seen husband and wife both in this call? Have you seen 2 people on this call? Have you seen?
No.
Tell me why.
Because one is enlightened and one is not. One is seeking and one is a seeker and one is not. One is chosen and the other is not.
It's very sad, but it's true. If marriage would be fantastic for enlightenment, then I would have Mr. and Mrs. Chotwani both on the call. One call Mr. Chotwani, one call Mrs. Chotwani. I would have Mr. Rajendra, Mrs. Rajendra, Mr. Bliko, Mrs. Bliko, Mr. Chidanand, Mrs. Chidanand, Mr. Gopal Prasad, Mrs. Gopal Prasad. I would have 2 people on the call. Have you seen in any one frame 2 people, man and woman together? Have you seen?
No.
In any frame, have you seen two people on the call?
No.
Is there any restriction? Is there any rule two people cannot be in the camera? Is there any rule like that?
No.
So Jasmine, the problem is two individuals are different. That's why I say for two people to be in prema yoga, for two people to have divine, soulful, spiritual love for each other is the most beautiful thing in this world, but very difficult to get to that point. So
Okay.
one type of marriage is where the partner is ready to support. Like I know Raji's case, Raji's husband willing to support. So no problem. I know Krishna says my husband is willing to support. No problem. I'm only talking of the cases who they have told me. So in some cases, people are willing to support. So then it's fine. But in most cases, the partner is dragging you in the opposite direction of your salvation.
Yes.
The partner is dragging you in the opposite direction of your ultimate goal. How will you attain God? How will you become one? If the partner is supporting you, marriage is very good. Marriage is the best thing to do. The best. It is the best thing to have.
Okay.
But if the partner is not supporting, what to do?
Okay. Does
You get the
divorce
answer?
create karma? Does divorce create karma? I understand.
No. Divorce is just like very common. There's no bad karma in divorce.
Okay.
Thank you. Will,
Okay,
your last
thank
one.
you.
Thank you, Jasmine. Will, your last, but you're coming earlier is always good, Will. What's your question today?
I'd like to ask you about the Lord's Prayer. In the Christian God, Jesus said that the Christian should pray the Lord's Prayer. It includes the line, "Forgive us our sins." Is that something that you've ever come across in your practice? Is it something that your teacher ever spoke to you about? The idea, many Christians, when they talk to God, they ask for forgiveness. Is that something that you have any comment on? Is that
When I was in school, I would say that prayer every day. My Father, thou art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom done, thy will be done on earth as it is heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who trespass against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil. Correct? I don't know whether I remember. This must be 25-year-old memory I'm saying. But my dear Will, this is duality. When you are asking your Lord to forgive you, when you are saying, my Father, thou art in heaven, gone. You have lost the path. You've already started on the wrong, you're already on the wrong highway.
Yes.
You get my point?
I think what you've got to say is the one who sins is also God. God is also the person who does
my
good.
My dear Will, we have never sinned. Who told you we have sinned? We have not sinned. The ignorant body mind has sinned. The ignorant body mind ego has sinned. We are not that. We have to realize we are not that.
Yes,
and we become free. We become free from sin. We don't need to ask Father in heaven to free us. When we realize we are a manifestation of SIP, when we realize we are ourselves, then we are forgiven. There is the question of somebody in heaven to forgive us. There is no question.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. With folded hands, I bow down to you. We'll see you tomorrow at 7:30. Tomorrow, I have a flight at 7:30 to 8:30. With folded hands, I bow down to you.